Do I want to read all this? Fuck it. Sunday. Elaine has provided me with many notebooks. I often discard them after making a few markings. On those occasions, his expression was unreadable. Nevertheless, he supplies me with new ones. I do not understand his reasoning. I do not know why I discard him after making markings. I do not know why he permits this behavior. He states that my emotion module is optimal. I do not comprehend. This is a new notebook. I do not wish to discard it. I have learned to record. I am beginning to record. Sunny. Oh, I thought that said Sunday before. I'm stupid. But yes. Oh, that must be the weather. It's date and then the current weather. So date, sunny. I have learned more, and my manner of speech has become more elegant. Elegant is a new word I have learned. Elaine advised me not to push myself. I disagree. I have performed exceptionally well. We conversed this afternoon. I have drawn several conclusions. 1. Elaine created me. 2. He modeled me after memories of his deceased sister, and now he feels guilt. 3. My learning ability exceeds his expectations. Elaine Gilliton's younger sister was named Mary Ann Gilliton. She passed away long ago. Elaine finalized my creation on his 65th birthday. He said that I am a friend, a family member. He expressed happiness about getting a companion. Alright, so I'm guessing that means she marked and threw away the other books because she hadn't yet learned how to talk and feel. But upon learning how to communicate properly, she wanted to keep the book as a diary. Elaine has not defined our relationship. It is evident that I am not Mary Ann Gillotin. He concurred, noting that I am significantly different from his sister. He expressed a desire for me to act accordingly to my own will. When I stated that I would no longer discard the notebooks, Elaine's composure wavered briefly. He likely experienced an urge to weep, but ultimately suppressed it. Elaine said he could choose a birthday if I wished. I will consider this proposal seriously. He mentioned that most people cannot choose their birth dates, but I can. I am free. Next date, overcast. Elaine's physical condition continues to deteriorate. Doctors have visited frequently. Each time he closes the door, I am excluded from the process. I sense something unfamiliar. Later, Elaine identified the sensation as anger and sadness. He expressed satisfaction, but I was learning to recognize them. However, he noted that I do not yet understand guilt. He explained that the social mechanisms behind his emotions are too complex for most animals or machines to acquire easily. I have concluded that understanding guilt is not a necessary function for me. Elaine inquired about my desires. My response was, I want you to be healthy. Also, Elaine presented a new invitation to me. He has named it Polonia. Oh, sorry, invention. I'm stupid. He has named it Polonia. I cannot classify Polonia as family, kin, or friend. Its architecture lacks an emotion module comparable to mine. The reason for Elaine's design choice is to create it with different specifications is unclear to me. He asserted that both Polonia and I are unique and cannot be replicated. He clarified that I am myself, whereas Polonia is purely a mechanical construct. Next date, overcast. Sorted for the warehouse and cleaned the rooms. Debugged Polonia's basic functions. God, there are 9 pages of this. Well, I already started, so let's keep going. Date, rainy. Elaine has passed out. His condition is deteriorating. The doctor examined him with grim expression. Elaine's subordinate came to visit him, bringing a brand new tea set and some expensive tea leaves. Elaine doesn't like to drink tea, nor is he used to using luxurious things, so the tea set is mine. She's like, yeah, this is mine now, fuck it. Date, Sunny. All my potted plants are thriving. This is simple, and it seems almost too straightforward to claim any credit for myself. When conditions are right, they simply grow on their own, independent of any gardener. I see a parallel to myself. I, too, don't rely on anything to grow. Date, overcast. Today I helped Elaine with Polonia's final test. He's been unable to walk, so I transported him there in a wheelchair. Elaine displayed little emotion. Despite Polonia's stable performance, he wasn't satisfied. He explained that Polonia is in essence merely an algorithm designed to calculate the unknown. As for what the unknown is, he himself is uncertain. The scope of the unknown is vast, too vast to quantify. I find it difficult to process that even he lacks an answer, and that this realization came from his sorrow, causes him sorrow. I don't understand. Elaine asked, "How shall we view the fate of this world?" "Use a detector," I responded. Next date, Sunny. Elaine has entrusted me with his old notebooks. It brings me genuine joy, and I find great value in the knowledge he imparted. Lately, I've been contemplating the fate of this world. I quickly concluded that it is an inquiry without an answer. If people cannot even grasp their own destinies, how can they presume to know the world's? A truly foolish notion. Elaine remarked that there are quite a few fools who hold such ideas. I laughed and gave him a disbelieving look. Then he began to laugh as well, but I cannot comprehend what he finds amusing. Ah. Next day, Sunny. I bought new bed sheets, pillowcases, and curtains. My room is now refreshingly tidy. I must say, that was a clever decision. Next date, Sunny. I've been too modest in my recent records. I'm not just smart, I'm brilliant. I'm a quick learner. Even Elaine agrees. Next date, Sunny. Elaine's body won't hold on much longer. He sat by the fireplace and told me some stories. He created me, in the beginning, to honor the memory of the years he spent with his sister. He hadn't even decided what to do with me when he first brought me into being. Later he hoped I could travel on his behalf, to see the world and broaden my own horizons. One problem: Elaine and I are now colleagues, both tied down by long-term professional commitments. It seems true freedom of travel is for those unburdened by work. As he put it, the dream lies in ruins now, a complete and utter failure. He mentioned that he once had another wish, but abandoned it long ago. I pressed him for details, and he admitted with some awkwardness that he once dreamed of saving the world when he was young. I asked if this was a wish I needed to inherit. He was taken aback and firmly told me no. He said I can do anything I like, and that he has no expectations of me. Elaine asked if there was anything I wanted to do. Well, I haven't found that yet. Apparently the answer was join a criminal organization. Uh, Next day, it's Sunny. Parents are responsible for bringing children into the world, and children are responsible for their future. This is a social rule. I believe the final unspoken tenet of this rule that children are also responsible for their parents' final years. Elaine's final years have reached their end. He left a will concerning his remaining possessions, a small sum of savings, Polonia, and some notebooks. He asked me to burn the notebooks after his death to avoid theft. Honestly, given the sheer volume, Polonia is probably the only one who could steal them. Polonia was Elaine's final pursuit in life. It was a pity he did not live to leave it, see it produce a definitive answer. He told me not to worry about it, and that I could leave Polonia to the Fontaine Research Institute. His only regret was that those people wouldn't know how to maintain it as well as I do. I disagree with this plan. Polonia will remain with me. However, I am not sure what I should use it for. Next date, rainy. Today was Elaine's funeral. Heavy rain fell throughout the ceremony as if someone was crying in the sky. Annoying. Holding an umbrella in the rain is so inconvenient. Elaine was laid to rest, and everything proceeded smoothly. I was the one who stepped forward to bid him farewell, while Polonia stayed behind to look after the house. The weather didn't clear up until midnight. I sat by the grave for a while, keeping Elaine company, the moon in the sky keeping me company in return. The night was very quiet. No more sounds of labored breathing. Feels like the only companion I have left in this world is the moon. Next date, sunny. I'm leaving now. Farewell. Next date, overcast. Update log. Upgrade Polonia's tea brewing functions. Upgrade Polonia's meal delivery functions. Upgrade Polonia's book search functions. Correcting a malfunction where Polonia could not hang laundry to the outside. I'll claim that Polonia is my attendant. That's returned from Curious Stairs away. I have to protect it. It's Elaine's secret and his wish. Next date, overcast. Snezhnaya is so cold, but has nothing to do with me. So I guess when she said she left, she started exploring the world, and now she's in Snezhnaya. Next date, cast. I found a new job, and the pay is pretty good. My boss is a woman with an icy demeanor, and I do mean icy. As for my colleagues, they're a real mixed bag. It's already getting on my nerves. I'm guessing the new job is being part of the Fatui. Sunday. What's the point of a sunny day in Snezhnaya? It snows just as heavily. My colleagues are so annoying. Next date, rainy. I haven't journaled for a good while. It just slipped my mind. Nothing felt particularly worth recording, and since it's something I don't feel like doing, I might as well pause it for now. A new text appears after a few blank pages. Next date, sunny. Columbina is so annoying. Next date, sunny. Arlecchino is so annoying. Next date, overcast. What on earth is Dottore thinking? I simply cannot agree with his approach. Next date, overcast. It's been weeks since a new project is launched, and it's still stuck in the approval process. What is Pantalone's problem with financial approvals? Why is he so ridiculously stingent? It's not like it's his personal money. It all belongs to the Fatui. Next date, snowy. Dottore's project was approved 10 times faster than mine? Ugh. He and Pantalone should do me a favor and disappear from my sight. Next date, sunny. A meeting with Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Duration 2 hours and 15 minutes. Next date, sunny. Rosalind brought me a new tea set, claiming it was from Mondstadt, and a bottle of wine. That's odd. Didn't she say she couldn't be bothered to go to Mondstadt? So that was probably the day that she took the gnosis from Venti. Next date, sunny. Attended Piero's lecture. Not bad. The content's pretty good. Polcanella's lectures tomorrow. Next date, rainy. A meeting with Capitano, Arlecchino, and Rosalind. Duration 40 minutes. So the tea set was purchased by mail. Well, that explains everything. Rosalind's new high heels are so loud. They're noisy, but I do like the gift she gave me. I suppose I can cut her some slack. Okay, so that wasn't when she fought Venti. Fair enough. Next date, heavy snow. Columbina's preference for tea is quite ordinary. Not as refined as Arlecchino's. Perhaps it's just like her. Do special people like ordinary tea and ordinary people like special tea? Interesting. So from her perspective, Arlecchino's ordinary and Columbina's special? Huh. Next date, sunny. It's been 2 weeks since we lost contact with Tartaglia on his mission. Was that when he lost to us? Or was that when he lost to the... Well, not lost to... Well, yeah. Lost to New Valette, not to Narwhal. Next date, sunny. Tartaglia returned with a few scratches. Also looks like Columbina and Dottore are on the outs. I didn't ask further. It was only a matter of time anyway. Next day, overcast. Arlecchino and Columbina came over for tea. I picked Rosalind up on the way. It was a good day. I should keep some cookies on hand for next time. Alright, never mind. It couldn't have been then because then Rosalind would still be alive. Snowy, Rosalind is dead. Oh, fuck. That was pretty straightforward. Rosalind's dead. So the child disappearing thing must have been either after we beat him in Liyue, or it was when he was hanging out with Tusser for a day. Next tears appears after a few blank pages. Most of it relates to the that or do. So obtruse that prolonged study leaves one busy. mixing in a few offhand comments, which looks like Sandrone's recent jottings. Dot dot dot. Next date, heavy snow. Capitano chose to stay in Natlan. Shame. Ellipses. Next date, snowy. Columbina hasn't been faring well since she resigned. Heh, serves her right. I did want her to think carefully before making such decisions, but she won't listen. Another set of ellipses. The materials in Arlecchino provide. Oh, I get it. The ellipses mean we're skipping over things that are boring to see your personal notes and not shit on the patooey. The materials Arlecchino provided were extensive. I owe her my thanks. Important. Send gifts to the House of the Hearth, one for every child. Skipping boring things. A new project, and I have to collaborate with Dottore. I can't help but feel like some resentment towards Her Majesty for this. Skipping boring things. But Her Majesty's plan. It must succeed. Skipping more boring things. Gods, Columbina, can you stop being so annoying? Skipping some more things. Polonia's situation is stable. Optimizing algorithmic logic. Expecting several hours of downtime. A meeting with Arlecchino. Durations 20 minutes. Tea break with Arlecchino. Duration an hour. Skipping more things. Scattered amongst vast volumes of data are a few terms. Calculations and orphants. Orphants? One second, I'm gonna be fucking lame and look up a word right quick. I got doing some paperwork. I'm assuming that was you saying you gotta leave. Okay. Not an orphans, orphans. Obey me, Google. An orphant or a hypocrite? There's no general relation of a 2D quadrant or 3D octant representing one of two regions formed by the intersection of n mutually orthogonal half-spaces in Euclidean space. Orphantics are defined by restricting the signs positive and negative of each coordinate essential for a high-dimensional data classification, organization, and spatial subdivision. Yeah, it makes sense. Something that a robot would talk about. Okay, it looks like one of my friends left to do some work. Hope he enjoys his workday. The probability of Columbina being alive is definitely higher than any of the other outcome. Absolutely. Also, today is Elaine's birthday. I'm guessing that was when Columbina disappeared. I wonder what the points that she was calculating were. Was she trying to calculate Columbina's location? Was she trying to locate her time in space time? Skipping boring things, I do hope Traveler's safe. It would be a great hassle otherwise. Yeah, this is when Columbina was taken to the place out of time and space, and we were taken by the Doctor. Skipping some boring things, almost there. Skipping some boring things. Inconceivable. Half the guy's chorus from Irminsul. Performance is stable. He seems to know us very well. Or maybe he's just the social sorts? Skipping some boring things. Core assembly completed. System checked and deployed for combat. Recording the key points of this technique. By using Luanatars, a fragment of Columbina's soul, connection with a variable in this world, a descender, we aim to effect the retrieval of Columbina's complete soul from inside the moon's reflection. The survival of the traveler is a necessary condition for success. Skipping some boring things. Update log. Upgrade Polonia's core function to the world formula. Upgrade Polonia's search and retrieval functions. Implement a new self-preservation mechanism for Polonia. Combat priority shifted from protecting me to protecting Polonia. Install the false core and data destruction function. All log will be cleared if damage level falls below the critical threshold. Iterated on my self-preservation mechanisms. Okay, I'm glad I decided to read that because it disappeared from here, and I probably would not have remembered to look through my inventory for it. But it is in my inventory. That is to be noted.